Morning, guys. I am in the coffee shop and I have decided to do another rant video. Something I don't do very often. I like my videos on YouTube to be very positive, and I also like my content on Instagram and on Facebook to be very positive and, to my best ability, agree with everybody. That's basically impossible to do, but that's what we try to do. So here's what I want to talk about. Because this is what we're dealing with here in Oklahoma, and it's all over my social media feed with kids getting ready to go back to school, with businesses trying to stay open, with businesses being closed, and just in general, it's on my news feed on Facebook and Instagram. And here in Oklahoma, it's sparking up. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about masks, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys my my opinion on the mask, and my opinion on the rules and our freedoms being taken away, and stuff like that. So I'm going to start with this. The one thing I don't like about this whole mask thing whatsoever, and hear me out, don't be this person. Do not be the person to tell other people to wear a mask, okay? You just don't tell people that, There's other, the business owners or whatever, if it's your business, you tell people to wear a mask, but don't get on Facebook and just constantly say, wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a mask. Everybody knows that they should be wearing a mask, and there's a lot of people that aren't going to wear one. So I think that the whole deal of everyone just being so mean and so forceful at telling people to wear a mask is it's just causing a lot of controversy, and I believe it's causing tempers to go up and down, and people are so into telling people what to do that it's not creating a happy environment for the people that want to wear a mask or for the people that don't want to wear a mask. So that is my opinion on that. It's okay to say it in your place of business, in your home, stuff like that, but just always just constantly saying wear a mask, it's just not going to work for some. Okay, so are our freedoms being taken away by this mask deal? No, absolutely not. We're still as free as we always have been. I mean, since I've been alive, since I've been a kid, any store I've ever went to, I can remember when I was young, no shoes, no shirt, no service. Here we are, 2020, right? No shoes, no shirt, no mask, no service. We added one more piece of protective equipment, clothing, a mask, to it. If you don't want to go in the store because you have to wear a mask, then no, just take that store out of your places that you go. I mean, it's, all the stores are requiring it. And let me back up here a little bit and say, yes, I absolutely do not like wearing a mask. I have a beard, and the mask that I wear, it's just hot. I don't like wearing a mask, but there are certain stores that I have to go into that require me to wear a mask, and there's no way around it. I'm not going to go in there and bully the system and say that I have a medical condition, because I don't. My condition is I don't want to wear one, probably like a lot of you guys, and that's it. Why don't I want to wear one? Maybe that's a good point I should bring up and make. The reason I don't want to wear one is because it's uncomfortable, and the second reason is and this is my opinion, don't be mad at me for this, but I don't think that the mask helps, because I don't think that I don't think there's enough data out there to show that it helps, and people are wearing handkerchiefs, and some people are wearing crocheted masks, and that's all fine and dandy, and we're accepting it just because we're doing it, so that's my opinion on that. I don't think the masks are preventing the spread of the virus. I don't think that if we stop the use of using money that the virus is going to stop spreading, and so that's my opinion on that. But I don't think that our freedoms are being taken away, Now there's I could go more in depth on a lot of things, you know, but if a store owns a store, or if a store does not want you to come into their property without a mask on, then, you know, that's their freedom. That's their right to tell you that they don't want you to come in there, you know. And so we have to accept that and just move on. You know, we either accept it and put on a mask and go in there, or we move forward and we find another store, good luck with that, that will allow you to be without a mask, and then you go get your stuff there, you know. So those are your options, you know. I don't think this is going to last forever. I don't think that we're going to be a society that's going to require masks everywhere, that we go in every store forever. I think that some people will do it forever, and I think that some people will just make it a part of their lives, like it is in other countries where they don't go out in public without a mask, you know. And that's living fearful, in my opinion. I think that's how it is. But, you know, I do a lot of things, you know, here I am, I'm saying that's living fearful. You know, I carry a gun when I go and I travel and stuff, you know, and the purpose of that is, you know, and if there was an altercation, you know, I could maybe protect my family and stuff. So wearing a mask is, you know, maybe you don't feel like it's to protect yourself, but maybe you feel like you're protecting others, you know, from the spread of the virus. So, you know, it's a big thing. It really is. It's all over our country. And here we are. I live in Oklahoma, and now it's becoming a big thing here. It's required in all the stores. And my point is, I just don't think that, I think too many people think their rights are being taken away. And I don't think that's true, because all these stores that are requiring a mask also have a opening time and a closing time. You're not allowed in that store when they're closed, right? And so that's not your store. So they have the right to require a mask, and if you don't want to go in there, you don't go in there. They have a right to close at a certain time, and you can't go in there, and that's just how the rules are, you know. There's going to be some places that aren't going to require masks, and there's going to be some that do. So, bottom line, it'll make your life a lot simpler if you just kind of relax a little bit, put on the mask. You're obviously going to, I mean, there's millions and millions of people that think that you know, that we should wear the mask and that this virus is going to go away. And that's another thing. It's a virus. It's not going to go away. That's my opinion. That's what I've read and studied on. You know, that viruses are here to stay. You know, so we may think that we have to wear this mask forever, but I just think that if everyone maybe just figure out how to work together on the deal a little bit better. You know, no one's going to require you to wear a mask in your vehicle. No one's going to require you to wear a mask in your home. No one's going to require you to wear a mask out in nature. You know, you don't have to, you know, but now if you work for someone, they may require you to wear that mask, and that you either, if you want to continue working there, you're going to wear that mask, or you're going to find yourself another job. I did a lot of things in my years in the oil field that I didn't like, that I was required to do. I wore certain clothes because it was required. You know, it's PPE. I wore certain shoes because it was required. I went years without getting to have a beard because it was required. And a lot of times those requirements didn't make sense to me. I didn't like them. It caused me to be uncomfortable for years. It caused me to be uncomfortable working in the heat. It caused me to be uncomfortable working in the cold. It caused me to be uncomfortable working late hours, you know, and I didn't believe in a lot of it. And you know, and a couple years ago, I took myself out of that. I was tired of all those rules, and so I left my job. I no longer have to deal with that kind of stuff anymore. Right now, I own businesses, and I'm not required to wear a mask in my business, so I'm not, you know. There may come a day where I have to, where the health department forces me to do it, you know. So we'll do that, you know, when we get here. If I want to keep my business open, that is exactly what I'll have to do. So right now, that is all I have for you guys. I hope that this was a good video. I hope that you guys can put your feelings aside and do the same that I'm doing. And thanks for watching our videos. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you next time.